guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 4 of our first star challenge with Leeds United, our bid to win the Champions League for the club for the very first time. And today, there's not much to catch you up on. We are playing, who are we playing? We're playing West Brom at home, we're playing Millwall away. But let's start things off by catching up on how we've gone since last episode, starting with our game at home to Derby. We took the lead after half an hour when Nketiah accepted Derby's gift. We wrapped up the points 15 minutes from time thanks to Helder Costa's quick feet and calm finish, before he turned provider in stoppage time for Adam Forshaw to get our third. So there we go, the score looks good. To be honest, it really did flatter us a little bit. You can see we got a gift of the first one, Helder Costa, how about the feet for the second one, and then Forshaw topped it off at the end there for us. You can see we played well, match ratings are good, but yeah, I don't think it was a 3-0 game, to be honest. Next up, we played Portsmouth. I think this was away from home, and it was in the Carabao Cup third round. We took the lead midway through the first half thanks to Jack Harrison, with an honourable mention for the Portsmouth goalkeeper. And we wrapped up the tie in stoppage time thanks to De Bock's free kick. No, it was at home, but it was a comfortable win. It should have been more. Harrison and De Bock with a really nice goal at the end there to tie it up for us. You can see there by the match stats, we essentially dominated the game. Yeah, I mean, it should have been more, as I said, but we're in the hat for the next round. We got Wigan away from home the next round, so a very, very winnable game, I would suggest, against Wigan, when we could have got a Premier League team, obviously. And the final game to catch you up on is our league fixture against Charlton. We got the only goal of this one early on. Klitsch smashing it in at the second attempt. Well, that was a horrible, horrible game. You did not miss anything there. Klitsch, if he got that first time in on the volley, maybe you would have had something to scream about. But second time, still a good goal, but obviously not quite as nice. But yeah, you can see it was a relatively even game. It was just a stinker, guys. Even with the red card late on, you can see we played a lot of stoppage time with the booking there in the 97th minute. Yeah, I'll be honest, it was just one of these games. If Klitsch hadn't scored, it would have been 0-0, basically, because nothing else was ever going to happen. But if it was 3 points, let's have a look at what that means for the league table. You can see we're sitting there, we're where we want to be, roughly. 3 points off top, which is also the playoff promotion, playoff places. You can see we have a relatively good goal difference to those around us. Only Forest, the team who, of course, have beaten us, have the better, or one of the teams that have beaten us, have the better goal difference. So we're in a relatively solid spot, I would say. And you can see there our Carabao Cup game away to Wigan in the fourth round. So that's something I think to look forward to. But if you're going to have a quick look at what we're up against here today, first up, and that is, of course, where are we here? Match preview at home to West Brom. Now, West Brom, we can see sitting down there in 12th. If they were to win today, though, they'd only be 2 points back off it. So it's still very, very close, obviously, because we're still relatively early in the season. We are the favourites, though. We're in the better form, so let's hope that keeps up. They're a Slaven Village coach team. They're an attacking, standard playing style, as you won't be able to see behind my head there. This is how we're expecting them to play in sort of the 4-2-3-1 formation. You can see last time out they lost to QPR, who are looking a good team this year. Very, very narrow defensively, so we will try and get down the sides of them, exploit that. There's their passing network. It's a very strange-looking passing network, that one, isn't it? And we can see their key passes there as well. And this is the team we're sending out. Now, we've got a little bit of rotation going on here because the games, as we know in the Championship, come thick and fast. So Casilla goes in goal. It's Davis, Cooper, White, and Berardi as the back four. Shaughnessy comes in to shield, sit in front of them with Bogarts, who's back fit again, and Shackleton in midfield. Clark and Costa, who is back in my books. I'm enjoying Helder Costa now. He goes down the left. Bamford goes up top. Let's see how we do here. So everybody's lining up as expected. We are going with perhaps a slightly weaker team in this one. That is because our next game away to Millwall. Millwall is sort of higher up the league and away from home. So that's why we've sort of got this game that we have here. What does the assistant say? Reyes says, do it for the fans. All right, Mr. Reyes, let's do it for the fans then. Some calm, we have faith. We are at home here, so you'd like to think we could get the result. But it's the Championship, isn't it? You've just got to keep picking up points, staying near the top. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's a home game, we really should be winning this one, though, shouldn't we? Let's give it a nice early get creative here. Not too much has happened since last episode, sort of off the field. Everything's just sort of chugging along nicely. No one's unhappy. No one's really wanting contracts. It's just been a relatively comfortable time of things in charge here. Here we go with Berardi. Can he go outside? He's sort of run into trouble there. That was silly. Kieran Gibbs has nicked it off him and run straight into where he should be. Willock, I tell you what, West Brom have some loanies there, don't they? Oh, and that's just over the bar. Perhaps got away with one a little bit there. Berardi, mate, just use your passing, mate. Use your passing game. You don't have to run at everybody. Here we go again. Johnson. That's Sam Johnson, isn't it? Of Villa fame. Probably more of Man United. Forget that. Oh, what are we doing defensively? And we're 1-0 down because somebody has just stood there and watched the ball. What was that? Unbelievable. Who was that? It's under control. Berardi, not the best header. Ferguson just hunks it forward there. And it is White. He thinks he has all the time in the world. And it's not the first time we've seen White make those sorts of mistakes, is it? So we might have to... I mean, the problem we have at centre-back is, if not him, who else? That is very definitely the problem, isn't it? We're being outplayed here. Okay, so I was tempted to do this anyway, so we're going to close up like that. And try and stop them from playing. We've come back on YouTube again, and we've put in another stinker, haven't we? Aggressive. What the hell, boys? What the hell? Shackleton, we believe you've got what it takes. What can we do to change this? Let's take it off, maybe exploit the flanks. Take it off, be more disciplined. Let's try raising the tempo as well. We'll give those things a little bit of time to work here. If not, I mean, I wonder, do we go in number 10? That's always a possibility. Let's tell them to get creative. Berardi's looking furious. He's a red card waiting to happen in that case, isn't he? All right, is this going to be a lesser spotted Leeds highlight? Here we go with Clark. Go on, son. Can he get a cross in? Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. He's drawn the defender into a foul, skipped past him, and we have... Who's going to take this? 17. Who is that? Helder Costa. All right, mate. Complete your comeback into my books. We can write you in pen here, and he sticks it away. Helder Costa ties it up. Excellent work by Jack Clark to win the penalty in the first place. And that is the start to the second half we wanted, isn't it? Back on level terms. And let's hope that we can go on and win this thing now. It's just a well-placed goal, wasn't it? Well-placed penalty. Waited for the keeper to move. Slotted at the other side. And there we go. Yeah. We've definitely come back into it, but we're still... I wouldn't say that we're brilliant. Let's show some passion here, boys. That seems to have fired them up. We've got an anxious-looking Berardi. Who can we make subs for here? The centre-backs are not having good days out, are they? Bogarts is not having a great day in midfield. All right, let's bring Shaw on for him then. For sure, I should say. Bamford, again, I'm really struggling to get the best out of our strikers here. I wonder if we try him as a deep lying forward, maybe on support, try and get him dropping back in a little bit. We've seen Nketiah has really, I don't want to say struggled for goals, but he's not, the first game I think maybe has perhaps clouded my judgment of him a little bit because he was so good. What is that? That is definitely a man over that shouldn't be over. And, oh, how did they miss that? Casilla. Let's go attacking here. Let's see if we can go and nick this. Cooper lumps it forward. That is horrible. And it's just coming straight back at us, isn't it? Come on, boys. We've lumped it in again. They're going over our heads. Oh, that's a stunning tackle. White. I tell you what, he may have cost us a goal the first game there, but he's the first goal, I should say, but he's definitely won it back there. We'll just drop our line a little bit because they are just looking to go over our heads. So we'll try and prevent that. We're not the quickest defensively, so... Wait, there we go. Good header. Who was that? Cooper. Cooper's a beast in the air, isn't he? Can we win it back? No, we can't. And come on, boys. Demand more. Again, the match ratings aren't fantastic. It's 87th minute. A goal now would surely win it for either team. Cooper and White exchanging passes for Shackleton. It's there for Clark. We've already seen him cause havoc once. He's in again. He's in again. Oh, he's got to improve his shooting. I think... on the left, he's better like that because he can run and then cut in and shoot on his stronger foot. Come on, boys. Can we give it one last? Show some passion. It doesn't look like we can. It's a 1-1 tie. And the frustrating thing about that is, well, I mean, arguably we haven't been the better team there, so we've probably got away with the draw. It's another draw on YouTube, by the way, isn't it? But, far from pleased, boys. But the frustrating thing about that is that we basically gave them their goal because White just switched off and let Zaha, or whatever his name is, just run straight past him. Bogarts is not leaving, so I really rate him. I think he's going to be a good player for us. If we quick glance at what that does for the league table, drops us down ever so slightly. But wait right there, guys. I mean, we're still right there for the playoff place, although they've still got game in hand. We are playing Millwall next, away from home. We go to the Lions Den. Let's see how we do. Okay, welcome back. We are at Millwall. We're on Sky as well. We have the late kickoff here, so you can see that we can see the way the table looks ahead of this game. Bristol City have won, so they're running away with a little bit. The rest of the teams actually dropped points. Forest lost, and I think I saw Barnsley drew as well. So we have a chance to sort of undo some of the mess we created for ourselves with that West Brom draw. So let's see how we do here. Now we're up against Millwall, as I said. They're a Gary Rowett coach team, standard balanced playing style. If we have a quick look at what we're expecting from them, we're actually expecting them to match up against us, so not being quite this defensive looking. So we'll see how we do, because they are at home, I'm assuming. If you look at their last home game against QPR here, that's roughly how we're expecting them to play. So some of this information may change a bit. You can see the heat map there. They do tend to go down the sides, maybe the left side a little bit more than the right, but they're a little bit narrow defensively. There's their passing network and their key passes as well. And let's have a look at the team we're sending out. And this is a stronger team, I think. So hopefully we'll get the result with that. So it's Casilla in goal. It's Douglas, Cooper, Strijek comes in. Ben White, let's face it, he made a good block tackle, but he did let in the goal. He's also match fatigued, so he gets a rest as when Ayling comes in to play right back. It's Phillips, Klitsch, and Shackleton in midfield. Pablo Hernandez and Clark go down the wings, and Ketia comes back in up top. Let's get 3 points. We need it now. So they do line up as expected, so that's something. What do we want to say? He gives them a bit of a morale boost. We are still on good form. Go out there and enjoy yourselves today, I think, boys. Let's take a bit of pressure off. A little bit of passion, we have faith. Come on, fire up. Maybe not passion, we have faith. Just calm, we have faith. There we go. That's what they wanted to see. All right. And here we go. Now, Millwall, their form, you could see, is really, really strong. So, yeah, this is going to be tough. Another one where, I don't want to get another draw on YouTube, but would a draw away from home be the worst thing in this game? Here we go. It's a Millwall goal kick. We should get to that unchallenged. We do. Douglas brings it down nicely. Nice ball in there for Maddie Phillips. Who is Maddie Phillips? For Calvin Phillips. It's a good ball for Jack Clark. Got him on the left today. See if he can cut in. There we go. Oh, he's done brilliantly. He's shooting. Lets him down. We might have to work on... I wonder if we can tell him to place his shots or something. Because it looks like he gets himself in great positions, doesn't he? And then he just kind of whiffs at it. There we go. We've won that ball back and we've lost it again. Hacked forward. It has found its target, unfortunately. We've kind of let him run straight past us there, number 6. I think that's Cooper. It's a tight angle. Oh, what are we doing? Boys, react. Phillips clears it. It is actually the end of the highlight, so we've got away with it a little bit there. Come on, boys. Get creative here. We're dominating the game again. Let's go attacking. Let's really see if we can go at this. Come on, boys. I want to win a game. There we go. And Ketia has it. Runs into a little bit of space. That's a good ball for Hernandez. Go on, Pablo. He has Ayling on the overlap. Come on, can we get a cross into the box here? What have we got? Ayling, back for Klitsch. Back for Ayling. Ayling, back for Klitsch. Oh, the goalkeeper's muffed it, and it's 1-0. Matthias Klitsch. No idea how you say that first name. His second goal of the season. His second goal in 3 games now as well, having got the goal against Charlton. He scored in back-to-back away games. I think that would make it as well, wouldn't it? All this is useless information. The one thing that matters is that we're 1-0 up, and Ayling and Klitsch playing their own game, and the goalkeeper's had one there, hasn't he? That is absolutely disgraceful. But that's not an Aussie villain problem. That is a Gary Rowett problem. Let's demand more of that. Come on, boys. Another Cooper in defence for them. Or not for them, but 2 Coopers in defence. One for us, one for them. It's a long-winded way to say that, wasn't it? Come on, boys. Can we win that ball back? No, we can't. There's a lot of space in midfield there. We've stepped out. We've left the winger open. It's Jed Wallace. Oh, it's a save. And the second time of asking and hits the post. Let's maybe just back it off a little bit. Let's just calm it down, boys. Calm it down. You wouldn't say we've been particularly good again, would you? The one thing we did change for this game is I've taken it off be more disciplined. I think we've been together long enough now that we should be able to be, not necessarily be more creative, but just be normal. It's going to have to be an assertive, don't get complacent here, isn't it? We haven't played particularly well. Pascal has not had a great game. Who else is playing particularly poorly? Barry Douglas, not having a good one. Calvin Phillips, surprisingly, not at his very best here, but that's okay. We'll let him have... if a 6.8 is an off day for him, then we'll take it. Who else has not played well here? Shackleton's not had a great day. And Pablo Hernandez, very, very quiet by his standards as well. What we might do, actually, is we might take it off, exploit the flanks. That is kind of where our goal came from. But we might just test them through the middle a little bit more if we can. Come on, boys. Demand more. Are we going to be able to hang on to a lead this time? We've seen it before, haven't we, where we sort of throw away leads. Alright, we're going to take off Shackleton, who's not had a good game as the box-to-box midfielder. We will bring on Alfie McCalmont, who has the attributes to play box-to-box, so we'll do that. I'm looking at Pablo Hernandez. He's not had a great day, has he? Come on, boys. Let's show some passion here. Come on. I mean, maybe Ayling's having a good day, so maybe he's sort of making up for it. You know, he's playing well. Barry Douglas is not having a good game. We do have Lorenz de Bock on the bench, who can play the left back, so we're going to make that change. And that leaves us one, so we'll save that for now. It's not been great, has it? Let's be honest. Oh, Luke Cooper's got himself sent off, has he? No, it's just the first booking. All right, let's start and close the game down now. It's not been a great second half, has it? It's been. Can I say piss poor? That's roughly what it's been. I wonder if we should counter press them. No, we've been doing okay defensively, so let's not change what's not broken. Come on, boys. Let's go defensive. Let's concentrate. Let's see this out, please. Let's see this out. This would be a massive, massive 3 points on the road to a fellow promotion rival. A shocking second half, let's be honest, but it wasn't a great game, really, was it? But it's another 1-0 win, and hopefully the goals will come. Don't get complacent there, boys. It wasn't a classic performance. Let's not kid around. But like I say, we've got the points. That's what matters. There we go. Leeds United edge tight Millwall contest. It is a Klitsch-inspired win. He did okay. He's been a little bit quiet, I'll be honest, Klitsch, but he's starting to come good for us. If we have another quick look at the league table, we can see that's really put us in a decent position. We stay in fourth. We do have an international break coming up now, so you'll notice if we go to the training schedule here, we are doing some basically a week of attacking training. We've got to get the goals flowing, don't we? It's not quite happening for us just yet, but we have the players for it, so I'm confident that it will come. It's just not happening for us right now, for whatever reason that may be. But guys, that is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed that, if you love defensive, non-highlight football, make sure you hit thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back tomorrow. I should just remind you too, it's Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. That's when we play the Leeds series here. We'll come back. We've got a bit of a cup run, so we'll come back for the fourth round of the EFL Cup away to Wigan, and then at home to QPR, who are 12th. Now, at the start of this episode, they were a lot higher up than that. Where are they? How are they doing for points here? 15. So did they lose their last two games? They did. So that just shows you, I think they were 4th or 5th coming into this episode. So it's that close at the top. So we'll come back for, what did I say? Wigan away, QPR at home. That's all for next time, guys. Until then, open Aussie film. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.